Well, it was Sunday morning at about 7:15, 12th of January, 2003. I'd gotten up, and as my habit, to go around in the kitchen and make coffee. And just as I was rounding the living room area for the kitchen, there was a knock at the door. And I was puzzled. It's not normal we get a knock at the door at 7:15 on a Sunday morning. And I opened the door, and it was the police. And they asked if they could come in. And Mary had heard voices and had gotten up and was coming in to the living room at the same time. And we had sat down on the couch, and they had informed us that our daughter had been killed. And I cannot explain to you, words cannot express, the horror. Mary might be able to explain it a little better, but it was just, we reacted differently. Mary jumped up and just ran, and I just was frozen solid with that information. And so it would go down as the most horrendous morning of our lives. And you've heard it said, but literally a part of me died right then.
I don't remember much. I just remember thinking and even possibly saying it over and over again, she was everything. She was our life. Part of losing someone who's that integral to your life, I mean, a child, a husband, they inform every decision that you make. You don't make even the decision about stopping off before coming home from work without thinking how it's going to impact them and how it's going to affect the rest of the day. Being a parent defines you. It defines how you live, it defines what you do and how you think and how you proceed. And that was taken away from me. My child, my family, my sense of who I was. And I was no longer that person anymore. I used to be Annalile's mother, and I'm not that anymore. And I don't know who the person I'm supposed to be now is.
She was just as beautiful in heart as she was as a person. Beautiful girl. And she had so much life and added so much. You know, when you get married, a new era dawns. And when you have a child, a new era dawns. And you don't know how much they add to you during all the years coming up. So I cherish all the things that, and like I say, just a very loving person. And if I, wished, I couldn't wish for better. She worked as a night auditor, and she's primarily a nursing student. And on that particular night or early morning, 3 a.m., two robbers came in, two killers, and shot her.
After our daughter's death, I wanted to know exactly what the process was for workers' comp and how her employers dealt with that sort of thing. So I contacted their insurance. I was given a contact number, and I contacted the insurance, and the insurance company said that they would be denying any claims, that they didn't feel that this was a workers' comp situation. At the time, I just did not feel that that was correct. It was a wrongful death. She died as a result of what I perceived to be negligence on the part of her employer and not providing sufficient security for her protection, obviously. I talked it over with my husband, and we have a relative that's a lawyer here in town, and so we called and we asked his advice. And he was the one who recommended Elrod Pope to us. He said that they were the best in town and that he trusted them to give us the help and the guidance that he knew that we needed. We contacted them and they immediately set up an appointment for us to come in, and from the very moment we spoke with them, we felt that they were family. They understood our situation, and they were there to help us and to guide us through what would be a very, very difficult journey for us. Our state of mind at the time was just, we absolutely were really not in any shape to make decisions for ourselves, to make rational, informed decisions for ourselves. And we knew that we were going to be tremendously dependent upon anyone who gave us assistance. For me, it was very important that they be able to establish a connection with me. I was lost. I was confused. This was the very worst moment of my life, and I didn't know where to go. And I needed the way family steps in at a time like that and takes over and makes decisions for you or guides you through the decisions you have to make. This is what I needed. And to come into that office and sit down at that table and see those compassionate faces and listen to what they were saying to us and the way that they listened to me, it was just like my family. And I knew that I would be able to trust them. I knew that they would help me, and I knew that they would be what I needed.
We went to Elrod Pope for legal advice. I'd known some of the folks there, and I knew they were good folks, competent folks. And in sitting down with them, they just about all came in. It wasn't just one person. They about all came in. And you start feeling like when you need help, it's like all hands on deck. You've got people there that really care about you and want to help you. And if there are wrongs that needed to be righted, they knew how to do that. And as far as taking it to the next level, they knew the ramifications of what we were going through. And we did not know any of the legal situations that could evolve from that. But they were very kind and explained things as they went. And the state of mind we were in at that juncture, you need almost like hand-holding. You need somebody to guide you, because it's foreign territory to you, and you just know you need help. But then you feel it, generally feel it, that you are being helped. And I think the world of the folks there, because of the way they made us feel.